Oh, I gotta get it out. I gotta get it out. Oh, do what? Oh, will this electrocute me?
If you don't know who that is Boggles. Boggles is more of a, in my opinion, more of a kick streamer, a kind of oriented content. He streams on Twitch and, of course, YouTube. I say kick streamer oriented content just because he does more skits and like pre-recorded stuff, and as like little jokes, and he just fucks around on stream, and that's the kind of content he makes. Of course, you just saw that video. I'm gonna just state this now. That wasn't real. That was a skit. Most people were able to decipher that was a skit and not say anything. The very vocal Twitter audience, I would say. I'm not gonna. That's the most polite way I could put it. Is Twitter audience, and we all know how I feel about Twitter users. They thought half this shit was real, and there's multiple videos of this guy doing this shit, and of course, if you were to like look him up real quick or go to his socials, you would find that there's more than one clip of these, and they're obviously fucking skits, because if they weren't, I mean, he would have guaranteed he would have been fucking hospitalized the first time with an explosion like that. But that's not really how, that's not how a toaster works. It doesn't just fucking explode. And if you watch it, he touched a piece of toast with the fork. He didn't actually touch the sides or anything. You could debate that if you want to. I don't really give a shit. He has one where he does two toasters. He's like, chat, two toasters they're gonna cancel each other out, right? He stabs him and he explodes, and he's like, I shit myself, and there's like a quick frame of him shitting with his like shit pants, you know what I mean? Obviously fake, and doesn't really make sense why his shit would start disconnecting as a result. I guess if something really did explode like that, it would work. But again, that's not how toasters work. If you understand basic electronics, or just basic common sense, you would know that's not even possible.
Wait, that's down. Wait, that's down. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. So chat, two toasters. Yeah, two toasters should cancel each other out. All right. Death wish! Oh, I think I just shit myself.
Now, of course, to the intelligent and reasonable of us that would see that video and go, yeah, that's fake. That's pretty obvious that it's fake. Fortunately, there's a lot of people online who just think it's fucking real, or they're shit posting. It seems like there's a lot of people who think it's real because they're just saying shit like kids these days, your streamers are getting out of hand. It's obviously a fucking skit. Anyone can tell it was. Unfortunately, though, the whole skit thing and the shit he was posting, you probably saw up top that he no longer has a Twitch logo up there or a Twitch username. That's because this got him banned. This whole thing got him banned. Twitch seems to have thought it real, or if they didn't think it was real, they thought it was like, yeah, we can't have people seeing him doing shit like this and trying to recreate it or something, which I think is fucking weird considering all of the shit that's been going on over at Twitch, with the literal actual like adult content being on the front page, being drawn everywhere for a website that requires you to believe. I was like, I think you have to be 13 to have an account, which is fucking wild to me, that you can still see the previews for some of that shit. Pretty sure most of that's gone at this point, and they definitely had to double down after people started streaming completely nude. That's a whole other can of worms that if you want to see me open that up, just let me know in the comments. I'd talk about it. I don't give a shit. I dog on streamers all fucking day. I do not care. They're right now Twitch is full of probably some of the most controversial bullshit I could think of. And this landed him a ban on Twitch, and here's the letter here. So of course we have the video here. Hello Boggles, blah blah blah, reviewed your content or your video, we're concerned about you, we can't have you blowing yourself up. Essentially they're saying that we've removed this content for suicidal or self-harm engaging in activities that are of that caliber, of that category. And, I kind of understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, if this is what we're banning people for, what the fuck? You can obviously tell this is fake. Everyone was able to tell this is fake. In the chat, in the clip, someone was saying this is pre-recorded. You know, it's obvious. It's what the guy does. And I find it incredibly fucking ironic, given I apologize for cursing so much. I just feel passionately about this. That Twitch would ban this guy for something like this, but the absolute mountain of bullshit that's been on Twitch happening, and this guy doing that, the fucking a skit of fucking poking a toaster, probably the least harmful thing he could have done a skit about, and they're treating it like it was just fucking real, like 100% it was real. We can't have you doing this. And congrats, Twitch. You did no research whatsoever. You didn't even take 5 seconds. Kind of like YouTube in that regard. In some ways, I've seen a lot of content creators get hit with something, or with the whole Actman and Quantum TV situation. They wouldn't even fucking look into it at all and understand where they were coming from. Despite, I mean, Actman had that whole thing. He said that if we shoot on site or some shit like that, you know, I can kind of see where YouTube's coming from in that regard. But they still, a lot of these big companies tend to fuck this up. And I mean, it just, come on, it takes a couple seconds. It takes a Google search. Look at his socials real quick. He is a streamer. That's what he does. This is his content. I mean, you have to figure that out, whether he does or not. And if they refuse to figure it out on the account of they don't want people having this content, then why the hell does all the other content exist on the platform, or has existed, and why have they had to change so many different rules? I really just more or less wanted to make this, again, to highlight the problems with Twitch currently. Because Twitch, again, like I said before, has plenty of times where they have shown favoritism to certain streamers over others, and I'm not going to sit here and just like be like they prefer women or whatever, some like on a fucking rally shit. There's a lot of evidence that shows that, for sure. Absolutely, I will say that, and it doesn't look good for them and their moderation team, given they had the whole thing where a guy got robbed on stream and there was nothing he could do about it. He got permanently banned, and then there was some chick who did a nip slip, right? And she got like a slap on the wrist and was told to like keep going, right? And that doesn't look great on Twitch. I did get a little bit of faith restored in me about Twitch when the CEO came out and answered some pretty hard questions on his own live stream. I thought that was really interesting, given the fact that most CEOs definitely wouldn't even fucking touch that whole situation with a 10-foot pole. And he was just like, he was very open about how they're trying to run the company, trying to make it more profitable for everyone, and trying to make it a more consumer-friendly product for people to interact with. And I was like, damn, more power to him. But at the same time, this, again, another situation like this, he gets a 30-day suspension for something like this, and he goes straight to fucking kick right away. It shows a serious problem. And, you know, I mean, instead of them having taking down the VOD, he got a 30-day suspension. They didn't, you know, it's not like they weren't trying to fucking warn him or anything. It was boom, right then and there. I don't know if he has any priors. I don't believe so. I didn't see anything about it. I was trying to dig up if he had any prior problems with them. As far as I can tell, there were none. But again, highlights a huge problem. If you have an issue on Twitch, you'll just go straight to fucking kick. It's the next best thing. If you've already built your socials enough, or even if you're just starting out, because I know it's really hard to get on that front page of Twitch, you have to be searched up, or you have to come up with someone's recommended. And on Twitch, that's just not super easy. Those small creators have a hard time there. Thank you for joining me and listening to this rant, and I would really like to have a discussion if anyone's up for it, to talk about their experiences with Twitch, or how they feel about the way Twitch is going, or maybe just if you think Kick is just going to take over, Kick's just going to pub stomp the fuck out of Twitch. Just let me know. If you want to see other gameplay, different games, I haven't seen any. A lot of people were really rooting for Destiny, except for the people in the Last of Us video. Again, there were a lot of people who were fucking pissed. Who I was saying, like, I was essentially trying to say, don't get scammed, when all this shit could have been put into a patch for the original Last of Us Part 2. And there were people pissed that I was playing Destiny 2 as a result. Hey man, look, A game's a game. I'm not telling you not to play the game. I'm telling you to fucking not get scammed by this shit. That's all I'm saying. I couldn't recommend Destiny 2 to many other people either. It's way too hard for new players to get in, and I went through the new player experience myself. This was fucking awful. Once you get past that shit, it's all fine. The game's super expensive to get into, so I don't really recommend it. But yeah, just let me know what you want to see. Any other games? Any other like subclass types? I'm thinking about trying out a Titan because the drip for Titans look really fucking cool. Like it if you like it, dislike if you dislike it. Subscribe, stick around. I really want to build this up, and I want to entertain as many people as I can. And you know, I'm loving making videos right now. This shit's fucking. I'm having a ball with it. Thank you. See ya.